Okay, so we were correcting lesson 64, and we got to number 16. So let's do 2 and 2 until we finish. So number 16, Gislaine, since you're on my screen, you're on top, so you can go first.
I didn't know that. Why did you order peach juice? Eu não sabia disso. Peach juice.
Yeah, so even when we say it fast, there's still a little bit of a pause. Peach juice. Peach juice.
Peach juice.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah. Eu não sabia disso. Por que você pediu suco de pêssego?
Yep.
Ah, isso me faz lembrar da minha infância. It reminds me of my childhood.
Good.
I like peach juice. Besides,
I like peach juice.
Peach juice.
No, peach juice.
Peach juice. I like peach juice.
Oh, volto.
I like peach juice.
There you go.
Besides, it's a pretty healthy kind of juice.
Okay, so pretty healthy.
Healthy.
Good.
Kind of juice.
Good.
Eu gosto de suco de pêssego. Além disso, é um tipo de suco muito saudável.
Yes.
Eu vou pedir isso também. I order it too.
What was the first word?
I will order it too.
So I think, did you do the contraction aisle?
Okay.
It sounded, the first time it sounded like that, but if you do the contraction, then you need to bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth, to the top of your mouth. Aisle.
I'll order it too.
Okay. Good. Okay, so now we're going to answer and not translate. And now we can do one by one.
Where is the Brazilian restaurant? It's in downtown Denver.
Good. Yes, it is.
Tell me what you would order at Brazilian restaurant in the States. I will order rice, beans, potato fried, and beef.
Fried potatoes.
Fried potato and beef.
So you said, I will order, right? I will order.
I would.
Okay.
I would.
Good. Okay. Yeah, you would have to order beans and rice because in the United States, you won't find it the same way outside of a Brazilian restaurant.
Yes.
Thank God. I know. I can't wait to go back and not eat beans and rice every day. I can't wait to go back. Even if I just go for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I can't wait.
I'm lying. I don't like rice and beans.
Oh yeah. Tell me what you would drink.
Right? So this is a problem for a lot of English learners. This is not a question. So you almost said, tell me what would you drink? But it's not a question. It is an affirmation. So it has to be, tell me what you would drink. Unless you say, tell me, pause, what would you drink? Then you make 2 separate sentences. But if it's one sentence and it has tell me, then it's going to be an affirmation. So it has to be in the form of an affirmation.
Okay. Tell me what will you...
There it goes again.
Tell me what you would drink.
There we go.
I would drink, if they have natural orange juice, I would order it. If they don't, I would order grape juice.
Okay. And in the United States, do you know what we most often call natural orange juice?
No. How?
Generally, we call it fresh squeezed orange juice.
Ah, yeah.
Fresh squeezed.
Yeah.
Fresh squeezed.
Even though it's not always fresh squeezed, but it just means it's not chemical, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of juice would you order if you had your choice of anyone? I would order a lemon juice.
So lemon juice or lemonade?
Lemonade.
What's the difference between What's the difference
I don't
between lemon juice and lemonade?
I don't know.
Lemon juice is just suco de limão, mas não, it's usually used for baking. It's completely unsweetened.
So I would order a lemonade.
Okay.
When here in Brazil, we often drink some juice with milk, and here we call creme. How do you call?
I have never seen it like creme like it is here. I've never seen it. The closest thing would be like a health shake or something like what's batida, like a batida. So it would
Vitamina.
be vitamina. That's it. So that would I would say that's like the closest thing is like a health shake, I think.
Okay.
But it's not very common.
Okay. It's my turn. Huh? Are you trying to cut back on anything in your diet? Yes, I'm trying to cut back on sugar and fat.
Good.
Yeah. This.
No, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Because why?
Because I ate so much. I have eaten so much this weekend.
Okay.
Cake and other things.
Good. All right. Very good. Yeah, if you go to mom's house, that's usually what happens, right? That's what happens when I go to my mom's house. Oh my goodness. She's an amazing cook.
Have you ever been to a Brazilian restaurant abroad? No, I haven't.
Have you, Gislaine, have you been to a Brazilian restaurant abroad? No?
No.
Okay. The reason I ask this question is because I'm curious what Brazilians think of Brazilian restaurants abroad. Because I've been...
Oh, I'm sorry. I have. I went in a... How can I say churrascaria, barbecue?
Yeah,
house?
to a steakhouse.
Steakhouse in China.
Oh.
Yeah, Brazilian steakhouse in China.
They're very nice. How was it?
Yeah. It was good, like here.
Yeah. That's what I'm curious as to what Brazilians find.
The same as here, yes.
Okay. Very nice.
Oh, that's nice, yeah. What would you order at a Japanese restaurant? I would order rice with some seafood or maybe yakisoba.
Okay. How do you say yakisoba? I had never heard yakisoba until I came to Brazil. I think it's probably a Japanese or Chinese word, but we use...
I think so.
Ramen.
Ramen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ramen.
In fact, one of the most famous things, top ramen, is what you call here miojo. And this top ramen is actually, it's a brand. It's a brand of miojo from the United States, but it got so famous that a lot of people just say, either they say ramen noodles or they just say top ramen. In our family, it was always top ramen whenever we had it.
Interesting. Yeah.
So I would suggest, and I don't know other regions of the United States, but I would suggest if you go to the United States and you want to eat noodles, Chinese noodles or Japanese noodles, do not say yakisoba, because unless it's a Japanese word, I don't know, and then they're actually Japanese people or Chinese people, but I would say ramen. Or another thing that's really good is chow mein.
Yeah, what's that?
chow mein is basically yakisoba. It's a kind of noodles that you can get at a Chinese restaurant.
Chinese, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. That's one thing I miss here in Palmas. There's decent sushi, but like there's not good Chinese food. At least not like. And I've heard that the Chinese food in the United States is not exactly like Chinese food from China. Imagine that. That's crazy. But
From China,
but it's
in
really,
China, Chinese food is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, disgusting. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's good to know. So I love American Chinese food.
Yeah.
Chinese American food, American Chinese food. I'm not sure how that would be, but I haven't been able to find really good Chinese food like it is in the US here in Palmas at least.
Maybe you can find in São Paulo.
No, I'm sure. Yeah. That's the thing. You have to trade some of those things. Like, you know, I could find Dunkin' Donuts, I could find Pizza Hut, but I could also have my cell phone robbed. So there's kind of a balance there that you have to give up some things to have some other things.
Yeah.
Okay, number 8.
Ask me what I would drink in a Brazilian restaurant. What would you drink in a Brazilian restaurant?
Yes. Very good. 9.
Tell me about your favorite restaurant in Palmas. Well, I don't have a favorite restaurant. I usually don't go too much in restaurants.
I was going to say, you look like someone that eats at a fancy restaurant every night. What do you mean? You seem so fancy.
No. Huh?
You seem so fancy, so out and about.
No, I'm not.
Are there any restaurants that you've eaten at that you would go back to? I think that's a good sign of if you like a restaurant, is if you're willing to go back.
Well, I went in a restaurant in Palmas called Casa de Tortas. It's very good. I like it.
It's out? Is it the one that's out past the military school?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little place and.
Yeah.
I haven't been there. Valkyria told me it's really good. We went there one night, and it's all the way out in the middle of nowhere. We went there, and we went there like on Tuesday or whatever day. The only day it's closed. So, and then we never went back. But now we're gonna have to go back because I remember.
Yeah, you have to go back. It's very good.
Yeah, and that's it's a good sign because that was almost 2 years ago, and. If a restaurant is still open after 2 years in Palmas, that means that it has to be good. Because many places that stay open that long.
Yeah.
Next.
10.
Oh, first, let's ask you, Teresa. What's your? Do you have a favorite restaurant in Palmas?
Yeah, I think Mercado was a very good restaurant, but now it's getting worse.
Is it? Okay. So the quality is going downhill?
Yeah, the quality is going down.
Be careful again. Remember, think.
Think.
Yes.
Okay.
So is there another one? So Mercado is one that people always, a lot of my students say.
I like Cabana do Lago.
Okay, number 10.
What reminds you of your childhood? Bread and butter reminds me of my childhood.
Okay, very good.
Nice.
Like homemade or just any bread?
No, just pão de sal. Yeah.
Okay, very good. My mom used to make homemade bread, so anytime I smell homemade bread, it takes me back to.
Also, pão de queijo.
Yeah.
In my house, every week on Fridays we had pão de queijo.
Yeah. Very good. Yes, that's a good tradition. That's one of the things our daughter misses a lot is pão de queijo.
Oh yeah.
She's studying in the U.S. Okay, each sentence has one or more mistakes. Find and correct them. Number 1.
Could we have a table for 4, please?
Very good.
Okay, number 2. Sorry, we don't have any tables available now.
Uh-huh.
Would you mind to wait a few minutes at the bar?
Yes, this should be, would you mind waiting?
Waiting. Okay.
So with mind, we generally use the gerund. Would you mind going? Would you mind waiting? Would you mind being?
Okay.
Okay. What do you want for the main course?
Course.
Course.
Course. So what you're saying sounds like curse, which, so we have curse. What does curse mean? What does curse mean?
Curso.
No, course is so here main course and course like curso has the same pronunciation and the same spelling. This is a maldição.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Curse is a maldição. So you don't want uma maldição principal, right? That would be the main.
So the main.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the correct pronunciation?
So the main course. So
course.
It's really course.
Okay. The
Course.
main course.
So this is course. Curse is a curse.
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 Okay. The main curse.
Nope. Yeah. So curse is maldição. Course.
Course.
So
the main course.
Rhymes with horse.
Okay.
Course.
The main course.
Horse. Yeah.
What do you want for the main course?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gislaine, can you say course?
Course.
Yep. Main course.
Main course.
Very good. Hopefully the main course is not horse.
Yeah.
Right? Did you hear it, Gislaine? Hopefully the main course is not horse.
Hopefully or hopefully?
Hopefully.
Hopefully
the
main course
is not horse.
is not horse. Okay.
It's never a good thing.
Yeah.
How would you like your steak?
Except there's one mistake here, which the nice thing is that when there are mistakes in this part, I can say, oh, it was just one more of the mistakes. So because at the beginning it says there's one or more mistakes. So how do you spell steak?
S-T-E-A-K.
Yes. So this steak is a steak like a steak you put in the ground, or a steak that you use on a vampire. You know, and you put the vampire, you put a steak in a vampire's heart, the legend. So that's a steak that you like for a tent. We actually call them tent steaks. Tent steaks. Tent stakes are the things that you put in the ground to hold the rope to the tent.
Okay.
6.
Teresa.
Oh. Did you enjoy your meal?
Yes, that's right. Sorry, I was waiting for the answer. I'm so used to hearing the answers afterwards. 7.
Could you bring me the menu, please?
So how do you pronounce cardápio?
Menu.
Menu. Menu is very French. Menu.
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 Yeah.
What do you recommend?
Yes.
It was delicious, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have it without hot pepper?
Yes. Okay, very good.